So one of the questions that readers sometimes want to know is, how do I choose a book? How do I get an idea for a book? And this is In the Dead of the Night, which was my most latest release that came out. And it's the final book in the Northshire Heritage trilogy. And so it's really, how the inspiration for a book comes just from so many different ways. And actually I have this long list that seems to grow all the time about a to be written pile. When I hear of an exceptional story, or I hear of someone that's done something extraordinary, sometimes that sparks the idea of a story in me, or sometimes I'll be walking. This series in particular actually came out of a sermon. It was a sermon about redemption and coming back to God and things like that. And I was just really so thrilled because I began to think, about God, how He drove His children out of the Garden of Eden in the Genesis story, and then with the prodigal son, we see Him welcoming a rebellious child back. So I just began to think about the whole element behind it, and from that came this story, a 300 and something page per book series that has just really been really helpful and beneficial to a lot of people. So that's partially how I get my stories. All right, throw some questions in the chat. I'll be happy to answer them.